Okay, this demonstration is to walk through the sewing samples for the FACS exploration class. We're going to start with sample 1. Very first thing you're going to do is get a square of fabric from your teacher. It should be about 5 by 5 inches, but really any size will work. We're going to be serging this square of fabric. So we're going to be working on our sergers here. The power switch is located right here on the side of the machine towards the back. Then we have the power on. Machine should be threaded. We're not going to go over threading the serger right now. This is something that you would learn in the Sports and Outdoor Products class. It's super cool and super fun because we're using this modern technology of air threading. Super cool. Anyway, you don't need to know that. So, sample 1 is to serge our 4 edges here. A couple things that I want to just review about the serger. This little trash bag is going to catch everything that gets cut off. Anything that goes beyond this edge right here is going to be cut off by the knife that's right here. So what we're wanting to do is we are wanting to line up our fabric right on this edge so that we are not cutting off any fabric. When you are done serging, you should still have a 5-inch square. We want to make sure that we leave a nice long thread tail going off to the edge. It should come to about the side of the serger here. The presser foot stays down. There's no need to lift up the presser foot on the sergers. At this point, we are leaving this down. So we're lining up our fabric, keeping our fingers away from the knife. Our hands are simply there to guide the fabric. The machine's going to do the work. What I want you to kind of just be aware of is that when you push down on the foot pedal, the feed dogs right here are going to pull the fabric in. So that's why you don't need to lift up the presser foot. So we're just going to work our way across. You can go as fast or as slow as you are comfortable with. You're serging all the way off, leaving a nice long thread tail, and there is a knife right up here that will trim your threads off. This is all we're doing, is we are finishing this edge so that it will no longer fray. Then we're going to do the second edge. We are not worried about wasting thread here. Serge off so that you're leaving a nice long tail. You're just simply letting the machine do the work. We're trimming off, and we're doing our third edge. Feed dogs, keeping our fabric lined up right with where that knife is at. Trimming off. Please do not trim off any fabric. We're wanting to keep this the same size as when we started. So once we've serged all 4 edges, we can get out of the way so somebody else can jump on the serger. We trim off our tails and we are ready to move on to sample 2.